It take 1 to 2 risk to reward ratios on my strategy, bro. Regardless on how big the stop loss is, you can still smack, bro. Dipped all the way down. If you're a swing trader, that would have been good for you. I don't have to charge you guys for this shit, bro. I have so many different confluences to where like I can give you guys my strategy, but y'all niggas not gonna know how to trade that shit for real unless I break it down to you every single trade. I'm not gonna do trade breakdowns every single time, bro. Breaker structure, we aim for the 1 to 2. Stop making your trading so difficult, bro. And price broke through it. We had bullish price that broke through it, that closed over the last lower high. Breaker, I wanted this to break in this move, but it didn't happen. Feel me? Price does what it wants to do, bro. You don't control. YouTube, it's your boy Skywalker FX, back with another video, man. Hey, look, man, we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna hop in straight to the video. We're gonna do a trade recap and do a recap on 2 trades. You feel me? If you hear my son in the background, bro, just ignore him. You feel me? His ass screaming and shit, but his mother is watching him and all that. So don't worry about all that. But look, man. Look, this shit wildin', bro. Weekly time frame. Bro, fat ass red candle engulf. So it was in a uptrend, but it turned into a downtrend. Feel me? It was an uptrend, but we're now in a downtrend, right? Go down 4 hours. So while we were in the downtrend, right? So we got higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? On a 4 hour time frame. We got the breaker structure, right? You feel me? We'll go higher, lower high, lower low. We got another breaker structure, 4 hour breaker structure. Feel me? Lower high. That's a third tap on the trend line. You know what I'm saying? 4 hour trend line. You feel me? Look at this impulse. This is the impulse, right? Look what I just noticed, bro. If you fuck with order blocks and supply and demand zone and shit like that, you could have marked this out as a 4 hour order block. I didn't even see this right here. You know what I'm saying? And you would mark that out and you feel me? You could have took a trade like this. I know a lot of different setups, bro. Like, you feel me? But I have my own little strategy. But look, you could have put this 4 hour order block, this yellow box 4 hour order block, this could have been a setup right here, right? Go for 1 to 2. You need to take 1 to 2 risk to reward ratios on my strategy, bro. Regardless on how big the stop loss is. You can still smack, bro. You feel me? Look at that 1 to 2 right there. Easy like that. You know what I'm saying? It hit the order block right here. Felt, dipped all the way down. If you're a swing trader, that would have been good for you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an intraday trader, right? So boom, we have this impulse, right? And then now we're in a correction phase, bro. The reason why I would not take buys, even though before this even turned to a downtrend, right? The reason why I wouldn't even take buys, I will never take buys unless I see price breaking over this lower high. I will never take buys until I see price breaking over. Unless I get an impulse over the 4 hour lower high, because the 4 hour lower high, like the higher the time frame, the stronger the analysis is. If you get what I'm trying to say, right? Like the stronger the confluence is, you feel me? The higher the time frame. If you're a trader, you know what I'm talking about, right? So look, let's go to the 1 hour now, so it's more clear to you guys, right? And so we had that push, that bearish push that we had, that we broke structure. This is telling me that price is going continue to go down, right? So now we have a mini uptrend going back up, which is also a correction phase, right? This is I'm telling y'all my strategy, bro. Like, this shit is simple. Like, I'm a market structure trader. I trade what I see. I don't be on that fucking fair value gaps and all that bullshit. I just read, like, I know about all that shit. It's just that I trade what I see. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll trade for value guys. Sometimes I'll do order blocks. But I'm just a market structure trader, bro. But look, as we're in the correction phase, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Bro, this is the last lower high right here during the correction phase. All you have to do, bro, is wait until you get that breaker structure, bearish breaker structure. This circle right here is the higher time frame, lower high, homie. You feel me? We did not break past, hold on. We did not, let me exit out. All right. We did not break past this last lower high. So why the fuck are you still trying to buy? You know what I'm saying? Just wait, bro. Wait till the price makes a lower high on the higher time frame. Wait for you to get that breaker structure on last higher low right here. You feel me? You feel me? Wait for the 15-minute engulfing. I'm going to show y'all, bro, exactly why I took it. Scale down. You feel me? This was the first 15-minute engulfing once we got that breaker structure. This should have been the entry right here. You feel me? You could have gotten it right here. If y'all can see what I'm talking about. Y'all could have gotten there right there and took a sell. You could really put stop loss right above right here. But what I like to do, I like to get my stop loss breathing room. You feel me? So let's go back to the 1 hour so you can see it clearly, right? So I like to get my stop loss breathing room. So I put my stop loss above the market structure lower high, bro. It's that simple, bro. Stop making your trading so difficult. Stop making your trading so difficult, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is how I trade, fam. I don't have to charge you guys for this shit, bro. You feel me? I know why I have so many different confluences to where, like, I can give you guys my strategy, but y'all niggas not gonna know how to trade that shit for real unless I break it down to every single trade. I'm not gonna do trade breakdowns every single time, bro. But while I'm a beginner YouTuber, trader, whatever the case may be, like, I'll show y'all this shit. Like, I don't care. You feel me? There's enough money for all of us to eat. You know what I'm saying? This might not make sense to some people. You feel me? You might not be an intraday trader. You might be a scalper and it makes more sense. You might be a swing trader and it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? So look. And also this trade right here was not in my session, by the way. So I took it upon myself to take this risk. You feel me? I disobeyed my rules, but I have so much faith in my strategy that I could trade whatever session I want as long as it looks right. You know what I'm saying? And depending on when I trade this session, why I trade this session, that's when maybe I'll probably put break even in my stop losses and shit because it's not my normal session. But I only can do that because I know my edge. If you don't know your edge, you shouldn't be doing that. You should only stick to one session, right? So boom. Like I said, breaker structure, we aim for the 1 to 2. I don't think I took the whole 1 to 2 though. Oh no. This was the 1 to 2 on this trade. I got in late. One of my accounts, I think I got in right here. And then when I put it through on the rest of my accounts, I'm gonna put the screenshot, but I think I got in late right here. You feel me? And even if I got it late right here, right? Look at the higher time frame, higher low. This is another higher low right here. Breaker structure level right here, right? Another important higher low. It broke, price did a correction. Hold on, did it do a correction? Yeah. Okay. It broke it. All right. We had that big ass push down which broke structure, right? You know what I'm saying? Also broke structure, letting us know we're going to continue to go down, right? But we have support right here. But we're going to get into that, right? Had another correction fade, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. It made another fucking lower high on the higher time frame. So let's see. I don't think I marked it out. So you guys get this trade. You guys understand the first trade. So I'm going to X all this shit out so that the chart can be more clear, right? So look, this trade's over. This trade, you feel me? We don't got to put this shit on the charts no more. That trade's over. But we're going to keep the breaker structure right here so we can see what's going on. We're going to put this eclipse right here. So as a 4-hour lower high. All my 4-hour lower highs and higher lows are going to have a golden circle. All right. Anytime price came to this level, it bounced up. Anytime price came to the level, it bounced up. So what do you know? During this downtrend, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low. Yes, we broke structure. It told me, price is still telling me it wants to continue down, right? Right? But on this side, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, whatever, right? Price did not, when it broke down, it retested support. It didn't close like below this or anything like that. So that was one confluence. The second confluence was This is just a support level that it bounced off of. So like I said, every time price went up here, it went up, right? This is the big one right here, right? 1 hour time frame. You feel me? If you notice right here, during this downtrend, like I said, this is an important downtrend right here. I'm gonna tell you why. Because look, this is the last lower high on the 1 hour time frame. So where am I at? Okay, you're not gonna be able to see it. Let me put that shit like a fat ass thick line. Let me take, all right, let's put this fat ass black line on the chart so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here is the last lower high on the downtrend, right? And price broke through it. We had bullish price that broke through it, that closed over the last lower high. But let me tell you why this trade was risky, because it didn't close over the 4 hour lower high. You feel me? I shouldn't take, on my strategy, I shouldn't take no buys unless price closes over the 4 hour lower high. But what you guys need to know, what happens on the smaller time frames happen on the, what happens on the smaller time frames happen first before it happens on the bigger time frames. You know what I'm saying? Once you build experience in the market, you will know these things. You feel me? So look, this is called, this breakout, it's a breaker structure, but it's also, I would either call it 1 hour breaker structure. Sometimes I call it 1 hour market shift. Because the trend, or because the trend shifted. You know what I'm saying? Because we got bullish breaker structure. You know what I'm saying? But it's also a correction phase on the higher time frame. You know what I'm saying? This is a 4 hour lower high right here. You know what I'm saying? But this is where the strategy gets interesting right here, bro. Because I have so many different setups, bro. Like I'm telling you, this is a different setup that y'all never seen me explain to y'all. So look, pay attention, bro. So boom. As we're in this downtrend, right? We broke this structure right here. This lower low, lower high, lower low, it broke, right? We got the market structure shift. So this is telling me, okay, buyers want to come back in, right? But before this impulse, you have to correct. It has to, like, I don't know what you call it, like correct or like have to retest, whatever you want to call it. When it made that, oh damn, I'm not trying to confuse y'all. Damn, hold on. This 4 hour lower high came down and it did not close. Bearish pressure did not close past this. So that told me that buyers are going to come in soon. It's just a matter of waiting till when. You feel me? So that's when you get down to the lower time frame. Let's go to 15-minute time frame, right? This is the big ass impulse just on a 15-minute time frame, right? And I caught, when did I catch this? I caught this. I don't remember when I caught this. All right. This was still during New York session, so it was okay for me to trade, right? So boom, this is the last 15-minute lower high, breaker structure level. But I didn't even mark that one. I went to this. This, actually, my bad. Lower high, lower low. Lower high. Wait, what the fuck did I? Hold on, bro. Look at the 5 minute. Hold on, my bad. Okay, yeah, I went to the 5 minute time frame to have like a more of a sniper entry. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. And then it made a higher low, higher high type shit, right? So since this was the last lower high, I wanted price to see if you a fair value gap trade, this would have been perfect. Like this is a fair value gap technically. You feel me? A 5 minute fair value gap on a sniper entry, you could have did like this. You could have got in right when price retests this, and then you put the stop loss below the last market structure low right here. You feel me? But I kind of did the same shit. I seen the fair value gap, but I don't trade fair value gap, so I kind of just ignored it. I just kind of looked at this as like a bullish impulse. But what made me more confident is when price broke through this 15-minute breaker structure higher low. That's when I got my more confidence. But I remember I entered early, like I waited for this breaker structure. So boom, I really wanted to see this breaker. I wanted this to break in this move, but it didn't happen. Feel me? Price does what it wants to do, bro. You don't control price. You know what I'm saying? So boom. It didn't happen. I was already in the trade, but I accept my risks. So no matter what, if I lost a trade, I accepted my risk and I put my 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. And I'm gonna explain all of that. But no matter what happens, you're supposed to accept your risk in each and every trade. You're supposed to know exactly how much you're gonna lose, and you're supposed to be okay with it. So I had no emotions during this trade, bro. I low-key thought I was gonna lose maybe, but I done seen this setup play out so many times. Like, I wasn't even tripping, bro. Right? We almost got the breaker structure. We fell back down. I usually would have put a pending, a buy limit right here and let price take me in. And then my stop loss. First, I figure out where my stop loss gonna be. You feel me? I wanted my stop loss to be before, like under the last lower low type shit. You feel me? So I made this is a market structure lower low because it's the 4-hour time frame, right? It's a higher time frame. You know what I'm saying? And we literally took this trade up to TP1. You know what I'm saying? TP1, I posted this shit on my TikTok, bro. TP1 is a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Look, 1-to-1. TP1. TP1 is glass every time. TP1 is glass most of the time, gang. I'm telling you, 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio is really, that shit really hit for me every single time. Like most of the time, but it always depends on how big is your stop loss. Cause look, let me show you an example before I fuck up this trade, right? You see how I have a fat ass stop loss? How much points this is? I think 20 point stop loss, right? 20.3 stop loss, right? Look at my risk to reward ratio once I move it up. It turns into like a, let's say if I put it right here, right? And I almost got hit out. It turns into a fucking 1 point, risk to reward ratio, 1 to 9 risk to reward, you know what I'm saying? So it's all like, I figure out my stop loss first, bro, before anything. Let's just put 1.99, it's okay, that's 2.0, whatever, right? So in my strategy, hey man, drop a like if you get understanding what I'm saying, and like drop a comment, something, bro. Support the kid, you feel me? I gotta let y'all know that. So boom, when you're trading, right, your first target, you want to have a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio if you're using my strategy. And then you also, if you're a break-even trader, put your stop loss in break-even once you hit TP1 and you get a little push over, or put your stop loss below TP1 a little bit. You feel me? But there's pros and cons to every strategy, bro. The cons, if you doing that, being a break-even ass trader, is the fact that you're always gonna get hit out most of the time. You're never gonna have breathing room. So how you gonna know if your strategy actually works? You feel me? So like, if anything, once you got a profit, good amount of profit, it would have been nice if you put your stop loss like a little bit above here. But look, even that got retested and pushed back up. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes in the market, you just gotta get what. I'm trying to see if I remember like why else I took the trade, bro. But the main reason was that what confirmed it for me is once I seen that breaker structure on the 15-minute last lower high / breaker structure level. That's what made it clear to me, like, yeah, we're gonna run, you feel me? And also, free game. Like, I'm giving y'all sauce, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Look at this shit. We're on a 30-minute time frame. This is technically a 30-minute order block or supply zone. So anytime price came up to that supply zone, it sold off. So say if you was a supply zone trader, I don't know how much your stop loss would have been if you wanted to go for sales since we're still in a downtrend. Is this a 1 or 2? Come on, give me 1 or 2 so I can show a good example. Oh yeah, it's a 1 or 2. More than a 1 or 2. Have your stop loss above that order block or supply zone, right? You could have took a fucking sell. It would have took you an hour. Then I'm not even finna calculate that shit. You feel me? But you get what I'm trying to say. Like, there's so many different strategies to trading, bro, and I just love the game because there's so much different strategies, bro. Like, nobody can tell you how to trade, bro. It's all about what you understand in your mind and what you can comprehend and what you can learn and test out on the charts, bro. Nobody can tell you how to trade, bro. You feel me? Like, bro, I could have still been in this trade and still been in profit. Like, look, like if I kept the trade open the whole time, it's eventually gonna hit full TP, bro. Because obviously the buyers are trying to push up, but it's still consolidating. You get what I'm saying? So once I took this buy trade yesterday, I haven't traded since. Like, I didn't trade today because, first of all, I was too busy. I was in welding school. And second, like, I was looking at my phone. Like, the price, like, I got on charts at like 820 something. Shit was still choppy, bruh. I'm gonna show you guys an example of like how would it came in the markets once it came 8 o'clock. Let me show you. Y'all understand? Are you guys understand what I'm trying to say, bro? Like, look at the consolidation. Like, it's not going nowhere for real. From this is the 15-minute time frame. So boom, let's just take off this trade now because it's already over. We're not gonna reminisce about the trade. Like, it's over. I made my bro. Actually, we're gonna keep it in. I just want to see if it plays out. We're gonna keep that on there. We're just gonna keep this part on there. So like, yeah, I want to see. I need this to play out. Like, me posting these YouTube videos is basically me journaling. I don't have to fucking write a notebook or take a screenshot of this trade. Like, this shit going on YouTube. Every single trade I'm taking is going on YouTube to show you guys that I'm not here faking it, bro. Like, I'm letting you know that I'm in an evaluation phase, bro. So like the money I made, I obviously ain't taking home. Yeah, cool. But this is part of the journey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I forgot to tell y'all, I don't know if I told y'all in the last video, but I blew the $50 account bill, bro, when I blew my funded account. So I'm at the point in my stage where I'm just like, fuck that small account building shit, bro. Like, give me 3,000, give me 5 racks to trade with that I'm willing to lose, and I bet you I won't blow the account. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need some shit that like I could put them big lots and like make money. Like, I'm tired of this little boy money, bro. These little ass profits. Like, I can't. It just fuck my mental like a little bit. Like, I need more capital, bro, and I know I'm gonna be profitable once I get more capital. You feel me? And it's not that a nigga broke. I'm going through real life and shit. Like, nigga, I got bills and shit. Like, I don't got like 5 racks to just lose right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck that. And this crazy. Hold on. Bullish pressure is pushing. This shit. I just saw this shit move. I guarantee you, like, by 9 o'clock. What time is it right now? It's 7:57. I guarantee you by 9 o'clock, this shit gonna smack full TP, bro. Feel me? And hopefully, if it do, I'll probably put a full screenshot just to show you that my strategy works and that you guys, whatever strategy you can create, it doesn't matter. Like, that's your strategy, bro. Like, my advice to you is, well, I'm not even gonna tell you to look at other people on YouTube, bro. Cause that's what I did. I looked at a bunch of people on YouTube, bro, just watching their videos, seeing how they trade. Feel me? Just like, my advice to you is just watch trading videos every single day and then hop on the charts every single day and watch your mind just start shifting and you start just looking at the charts. Like, one day, like, I don't know how to explain, like, one day it's all gonna make sense, bro. You're gonna have them, like, you're gonna be like, oh shit, it was in my face all along, like, aha. Like, you're gonna have those aha moments, gang. Like, I done been through that shit so many times, even last year, bro. Like, and it's crazy. I started taking my journey in last year, 2024, February, you feel me? So it's crazy how far I've came, bro. And it's like, I know profitability is around the corner. And look at this right here. This is a daily time frame, bro. Look at this. Look how the price. Look how price went to the down here at support, and it squeezed up and went all the way back up. Made it like a damn near a doji. Oh, you see it moved, bro. We're gonna blow past TP, bro. Like, during this week, bro. Like, I'm telling you, this is a daily time frame, bro. This is what I'm telling you, bro. This shit works on any time frame. We have the impulse, even though it's weird looking. This is a daily time frame, so. This is 1 day, this is the 2nd day, this is the 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th day, 7th day before it went bearish. You feel me? And when it went bearish, this is the correction phase. Now we're in the impulse phase. You know what I'm saying? So I bet you if I was a swing trader and I took it from this support, nigga, look at this shit, bro. I'm not a swing trader, bro, so look, like, I'm just telling you the type of styles that I can have if I really wanted to, bro. Like, I can get real creative with this shit. Let me show you one more thing before I end it. Say if I could have been lucky and caught this little crazy risk to reward ratio, right? Look at this. A 1-to-9 risk to reward ratio, gang, from the daily time frame where I could swing trade it. I guarantee you that this shit gonna play out, gang. This trade right here gonna play out. Like, say if I took it from right here. Guarantee you, cause look, it's a let's go back daily time frame. We got this fat ass bullish impulse, correction, continuation, gang. I promise you, once you learn impulse, correction, continuation, bruh, you gonna be straight at this trading shit. You gonna be straight. No, you gonna have no problem with this trading shit, cause that's all it took for me. I'm not even gonna tell you the YouTuber that explained that shit. Damn, this shit about to hit full TP gang already. Look at this shit. Hold on. It just hit TP3. Yeah, it hit TP3. This shit hit TP3. Just like that, homie. Oh no, I think that was was that TP3 on the sell trade? It might. Oh, and that's another thing, bro. Like, you see how I had a sell trade right here, bro? When it starts flipping to buyers, bro, I promise you, like, the buyers or the buy trades will run all the way back to the TPs that you chose when it came from selling. Free game too. Like, I don't have to cuff this shit from y'all, bro. These gurus be charging y'all niggas all this prices and shit. But don't get fooled by the gurus, cause like, they just make money off y'all niggas, bro. Like, and y'all niggas are bots trying to buy their course thinking y'all finna change y'all life and shit. Them niggas are making bread. Don't get me wrong. Them courses do help you and shit like that. It gives you structure. It helps you understand shit better. It gives you beginner knowledge. But them niggas be trying to charge you fucking $1,500 and shit. And then Want to charge you more once you in their fucking community. They're gonna charge you some more money talking about one-on-one, one-on-one. Man, you don't need no fucking mentor to learn trading game. So lock in, understand what you can understand. Pick one pair and learn that pair. Like make that pair your bitch. You feel me? Euro USD is my bitch, nigga. You feel me? So all that trying to trade gold, trade Euro, USD, GBP, JPY, and USD CAD all at the same time. They all move different, bruh. In New York session, all these pairs move different. So you need to trade one pair that makes sense to you. Move if this one pair has a lot of volume during your trading hours, then just trade that one pair and learn that pair if that's the easiest pair that you can read, bruh. Stop trying to rush your trading journey and get to the top, homie. Take your time, bro, because once you're profitable, you ain't going to go back down because you done been through so much shit that you just understand it now. You feel me? And then look, watch this. Tomorrow I'm going to catch a buy. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Lower low, lower high, lower low. So watch this right here. I'm going to leave this shit right here just for y'all. Look at it. Remember this black line, bro. Remember this black line. 4-hour breaker structure level, right? So now we're gonna go for buys. So let me tell y'all what's gonna happen, bro. I'm gonna call it out right now, so y'all know I'm not no dumbass trader. I'm just not profitable yet. I'm just not profitable because I'm getting in my own way, gang. I got this shit down locked, bro. Bruh, we broke. If this bullish candle closes over this breaker structure level, I guarantee you, this is the impulse. We're gonna get a correction. We're gonna get a correction like this. You feel me? Going down, right? Hold on 1 second. Lower, high, lower, low. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm not tripping. So yeah, we're gonna get a correction going down. I don't know how far that downtrend is gonna go, but it's gonna go far enough to where we're gonna catch another buy, and we're gonna take it to the sky, man. You feel me? And like free game, I got another free game, last free game, bro. You can use supply and demand zones, order blocks, whatever you want to call it. You can use them shits as take profit levels in the future. Free game, gang. Free game. Like if you know about order blocks and supply zones, you can use them shits as take profit levels long term. If you're a swing trader, those are your long term TPs, gang. Like, but price does what it wants at the end of the day. So that shit is not guaranteed. But I noticed that shit work on EURUSD, homie. Like. Let me tell you some free game also, bro. Like I also I look at weekly and daily order block levels. That's all weekly and daily order block levels. That's all the sauce I'm gonna give y'all. Cause I can't give y'all too much sauce and overwhelm y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video, man. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If you got some value from this video, you feel me? Drop a like. Let me know in the comments that you got some value, man. I know I'm not profitable yet, but it's on the way, you feel me? So I just want y'all to, I'm just documenting my journey because when I do become profitable, I can show y'all that this shit is not luck. This shit is not luck. I just put blood, sweat, tears in this shit. I cried over this shit. That ass, bro. The journey is crazy, gang. Like, I already want this shit, and I'm not gonna stop until I get it. You feel me? And if I fail, oh well. But the only way I'm gonna fail is if I give up. I'm out.